Hi, welcome back to my art studio, my little bit. Actually, I'm gonna read some of my notes from my meetings. This is a recovery chat and working on my piece, like some green, really faint green stripes, but in blue light, you'll be able to see they're neon. And I put a red stripe in, you can see it faintly. And then I just put this like a creamy white stripe in there. So I'm liking how it's a big piece. I love how it feels, you know? I wanted to have like a little surprise of the green with the different lighting. So that in case I'm painting a lot, I'm getting ready for my art show, my little art show at the coffee shop, and hopefully maybe one of the kitties will come here. But all right, let's see. There's a little prayer. Say recovery based prayer and says, "What is best? Oh Lord, you know what is best for me. Let this or that be done as you please. We do the work, and God, your higher power does the rest." Like part of that is having faith. And yeah, I lit my candles today. I have, I don't know if I can show you that. It's getting pretty low. My squid light. It's my favorite thing. I always have to light it. But yeah, the altar and kind inside of that are pictures. I talked to them today. Talked to them a lot. See if what they're doing. They do the pendulum and all that. Like I'm really feeling connected to the spiritual realm, especially when I'm painting. Have a lot of those short videos so you can see. But let's move on. If you'd like to any of those, I haven't put them on my website, but I am working on doing that. Working on like taking good photos so that I can get prints, but they're pretty reasonable. Like they're only like for now they're only like $35 to $50 for original pieces. Like this one here. This is simple. They're fun to paint actually, but I just look to see for the faces that come in because it's blue moon and they're all painted fun on the sides on canvas ready to hang. This one's a little on the goth side, like goth, with the sides painted. And this one's on like the word, like the lettering. And just left this one more laying on the side. Probably will paint a little bit at a time. We'll see. Hey, honey. There's Lilac. Sweet, sweet. Hey, honey. Little babe. Little baby. Little sweetie. All right. Let's get down to it. So I love this one book. It's called The Mastery of Love. It's Don Miguel Ruiz. If you've ever read that, it's like a nice, simple, to the point book. But reading it after you've already worked your steps in recovery, like that's what I've been working on now is reading the books I've already read in a different perception. So I just opened up today and what God had in store for us today. So I just opened up to page 181 and I'll just read a little bit here. It says, "You are the force that plays with your mind and uses your body as its favorite toy to play and have fun with. God within you. That is the reason you are here, to play and have fun. We are born with the right to be happy, with the right to enjoy life. We are not here to suffer. Whoever wants to suffer is welcome to suffer, but we don't have to suffer. Then why do we suffer? Because the whole world suffers. We make the assumption that suffering is normal. Then we create a belief system to support that truth. Our religions tell us that we came here to suffer, that life is a valley of tears. Suffer today, have patience, and when you die, you'll have a reward. Sound beautiful? But it isn't true. We choose to suffer because we learned to suffer. If we continue to make the same choices, we will continue to do so. So the dream of the planet carries the story of humanity. The evolution of humans and suffering is the result of human evolutions. Humans suffer because we know what we believe, we know all of those lies, and because we can't fulfill all those lies, we suffer. Oh, my love, can you get up on this table? It's not true that you go to hell or heaven after you die. I guess this is what they're saying. Heaven or hell only exist in the level of the mind. If we suffer now when we die, most humans create on this planet is obviously that we can't blame everybody. Can we blame our parents? No, I guess they did the best they could when they programmed you as a little child. Their parents did the same to them. So everything that exists, those believe we are not perfect. It isn't knowledge that will lead us to ourselves. It is wisdom that leads us. So wisdom has nothing to do with knowledge. It has to do with freedom. You don't need to accumulate knowledge to become wise. Anyone can become wise. When you become wise, life becomes easy because you become who you really are. When you become wise, you don't have to use all those images you created. You don't have to pretend to be someone else or something else. You accept yourself the way you are. The complete acceptance of yourself becomes the complete acceptance of everyone else. So acceptance is key to recovery. Surrender all those ideas about being what you are not and become what you really are. Being wise, you always go for the easy way, which is to be yourself, whatever you are. And the more you resist, the more you suffer. It's that simple. So imagine from one day to another, you awake from a dream and you are completely healthy. In the mystery schools around the world, this is called awakening. When you open your eyes, you don't have those wounds. You become a skeptic, not to increase your personal importance by telling everyone how intelligent you are or make fun of other people who believe in all those lies. No, when you awake, you become a skeptic because it's clear in your eyes that the dream is not true. You open your eyes, you awake, and everything becomes obvious. So when you awake, you cross a line of no return. Like being at a party where there are thousands of people and everyone is drunk. So when you awake, we are the only sober person in the party where everyone is drunk. We can have compassion because we were drunk at one time too. We don't need to judge, not even people in hell, because we too were in hell. So when you awake, your heart is an expression of the spirit, an expression of love and life. There's an old story about God who was not all alone. Nothing existed but heaven, and God completely was bored. So when they decided to play a game, but there was no one to play the game with. So how beautiful is the world of illusion if you created. Now I want you to create a kind of animal that is so intelligent and aware that it can appreciate your creation. So we will know that the power that is life is inside of you. You accept your own divinity, and yet you are humble because you see the same divinity in everyone else. Your body is a temple, and your mind is a living temple where God can live. And you don't have to do anything to reach God, to reach enlightenment, to awake. There is no one who can take you to God. Whoever says that is a liar. But the only thing left is to enjoy your life, to be alive, to heal your emotional body so that you can create your life in such a way that you openly share all the love inside of you. And you can be so strong, and so powerful that with your self-love, you transform your personal dream from fear to love, from suffering to happiness and joy. And just like the sun, you're giving light and giving love all the time with no conditions. When you love with no conditions, you are human, and you, the God, connected to God, align with the spirit of life moving through you. Your life becomes expressions of beauty of the spirit. Life is nothing but a dream. And if you create the life of love, where we're at with that. I just opened my book here. This is my book of notes that's super full and awesome, full of goodies. And are you okay? Sweet. Complicated people is the program of the 12 steps. Yes. Love is an action word. To be a person of honor and a person of my word, a joy to those who know us through work in the 12-step program to get to know ourselves for others. Because we actually, I realized that there's at least 10 people, 12 people that I actually, in my circle of family and friends, that I affect. So it's my job to work on myself so that my effect is as positive and loving and compassionate as possible for that moment. And learning how to be a grown-up and a whole person is the key to success in this program, right? And is helping others. Direct and honest. Did read quite a bit. God grant us serenity to accept things we can't change, to have courage to change things we can, and wisdom to know the difference. We can't change other people. If we do, we're trying to manipulate them or coerce them, right? And good qualities, right? How does that make you feel afterward? It makes you feel like, I wish they would have done it on their own. But, that's an inside job. We have to work on that for ourselves so that we can realize the only thing that we can change is our attitudes and our actions and our contributions, so that we can have a wholeness and a practice of that every day. Oh, this is my t-shirt that I got from my kids' school. This is from Cleveland Institute of Art. It says, I reject as part of my dyeing clothes project, because this was like a weird cream color. It was like this I'm like, I'm not a cream color t-shirt person. So I was like, throw it in. And then I love that it popped those colors, because I use this color a lot, this green, like to pop the color. Like it's a little out of the ordinary. Yeah, on purpose. So anyhow, are you guys still here? Do you want to let's see, painting maybe? I know I need to do that. Let me put this book somewhere. I do need to do that, but I thought, well, you guys, since I did so much practice today in prayer, and we talked about connecting to God, and yeah. Sometimes I think, oh, wouldn't it be nice to just like taste some beer again or have a glass of wine? And I thought, well, knowing me, like I like a bottle, like I want to drink the bottle of wine, like beer that would fill me up. But no, I have a class reunion coming up, and I was trying to decide whether or not I was going to go, because that's, of course, where I started drinking in high school. And I'm like, is that going to bring up anything? Am I going to be able to handle it? And I think I can. I mean, I've been sober for 5.5 years, but I've always heard those stories, like, oh, I wasn't prepared, and I had a cocktail, I had a glass of champagne, I wanted to toast, and I thought, is that going to be me? But I don't know. I mean, just for today, I could say I haven't and I won't, but I don't know. What I'll do is I'll just keep praying about it, and I'll ask for signs. Actually, I'll do the pendulum to see if I should go. I did buy the ticket, and I have a lot of friends that are like, "Are you going? I hope you go." I mean, I haven't like, well, you gained 1,000 pounds, and you're older. I'm like, so is everybody else. That's right. It's been a while. I guess I'm just nervous about. I'm a little nervous. Yes. So, have you gone to your? But I have been like preparing, like I did buy some red shoes that I like. Maybe those red shoes I can put with, a black, pair of pants and, a bright blue shirt. I don't know. I keep thinking about what I'm going to wear. Then part of me wants to wear like period outfit. I want to wear like a linen apron or something. So crazy thoughts, but that's okay. We're just going over higher powers guidance for cards to choose today. All right, so this art, I think this is before I think the Doreen Virtue doesn't care for her cards anymore for some reason, but anyway, that's a different topic. Francesca, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. All right, well, no shit, Sherlock, but Francesca, there we are. Right, we know that. She's parrots and she painting. Yeah, she's painting. Francesca's painting. All right, so let's see what another card comes. Oh, Archangel. Isn't angel and angle? Yeah, we pulled him last time. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. All right, Michael, you're with us. You are with us. You're staple here at the card pool extravaganza. Bridget, caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding. Looking at the reality of it. So caution is warranted. So look deeper. What comes up for you? Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. So that's why the decision to go or not to go to a party that has old friends, 40 years ago. Proceed with caution. What will it come up? Maybe there's something to come up. And but Archangel for about a week, 2 weeks now. I'm with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. And Francesca is all about making things happen, knowing that negativity will block your progress. So, all right, guys, that's it. I guess that's it, right? I am going to paint. I don't know if you're going to hang out with me to do that. I don't have my phone to really, it's the battery ran low. So in order for you to see what I'm doing, I don't know if I can actually, I can't really angle this. So I'm gonna go, I'm gonna paint this and I will show you how it turns out. Okay, I love you. That's it. I'll see you soon with another reading, and check out the videos with the art that's popping up. Okay, I love you. Say bye. Say bye, Lilac. My baby. I'm so glad I got the chair. Got a Facebook Marketplace chair for $30, and they've already scratched the hell out of the sides. But I knew I bought it for them. My cat chairs. My old grandma chairs. I love them. Bye.